okay. It's all good. It's normal. Big dog.
Well, today's
I'm live, by the way.
not. Oh, today's not good because
Gotta work. Gotta just keep pushing. You got this, big dog. All right, boys. Let's see who wins what. God damn. I think my bit rate is actually too high.
you said your bit rate's too high.
Huh?
You said your bit rate's too high.
It might be.
I was gonna say, is that has something to do with the quality?
Yeah, might. I may be over. I mean, that's. It's a good thing that I can handle this much. Huh? Oh, I was showing somebody the other night
Oh.
on stream. Yeah.
Yes.
What's up, Mink? Packers will win Players and Coaches Award for bus for Florida teams. Good luck, Halfley in Miami. Yeah, I wanted to ask your opinion on Halfley. I don't know much about him, but I wanted to know what Packers fans are thinking about. T-Law for MVP or Comeback Player of the Year. I would love for him to at least win one of them. Do I think it's going to be MVP? Probably not. But I would like to see him get at least Comeback Player of the Year for sure. Sorry guys, I'm checking my bit rate. It says it's too high. It's still running perfectly fine, but I don't know if that's going to change anything. MVP Matthew Stafford. I expect it to be Stafford. Most of the voters are he's never won MVP. He's getting older. He might only have a year or two left in him. So they're going to vote for him, which is fine. Trevor's got plenty of years ahead of him to get MVP. Multiple times. All right. We'll see how everything works out here. Yeah, no, Matthew Stafford's my bet for MVP. I think Trevor's odds for Comeback Player of the Year are a little bit better because people that do the MVP voting might say, well, since we didn't give Trevor, didn't vote for Trevor MVP, I'll vote for him for Comeback Player of the Year. That could benefit him at least winning Comeback Player of the Year. We'll see, because the Jags typically are not favored in anything. Would be nice for him to win one of those or Liam Cohen to win Coach of the Year. Just something to recognize that the Jags are taking that next step to be one of the great teams. I want to see that. I want to see something that kind of sets the flagpole in, like, hey, you know, we're here. Hosting Super Bowl party. What is an underrated hand snack? Ooh, underrated hand snack. Pigs in a blanket, but with cheese in them. Get the get the hot dogs that have the cheese in them already, and then make pigs in a blanket. It's pretty good. Or get fancy, get your own like really good cheese, and then get like some really good sausages, and then toss them in some crescent rolls and cook those bad boys. But if you want quick and easy, you can do the cheap hot dogs with the cheese in them. Either way. Stop with the delicious cheese talk. You got the hot dogs in there with the cheese in them.
I know.
Look at the white clean shirt. I didn't know this was a former stream. I wore this because it's the NFL Honors. This is one of the nicest shirts that I have. I don't wear a lot of nice shirts. I almost bought this one in teal last night. Sheila told me I would regret it, and I kind of do. I should have got it. But it's okay. I already had this one, though, so I was like, I've already got one. I'll wear the white. Looking clean, except for the scraggly beard. I am going to I'm growing the beard out until right before vacation, and then I'm gonna go get a nice haircut and shave the beard off. Since this is a formal stream, let me go get my white tidy whities. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't wear tidy whities. Too many close calls while I'm on Linzess. If you know what I'm saying. Also, there's still a small chance that Logan Cook can win the Walter Payton Man of the Year. Very small chance. But we'll see. Something looks different. Does it? Well, it's not the stream quality because it's still saying 720p, even though I've got everything set to 4K. Got a 4K camera. Got the correct. My question is, was my bit rate too high? That could have been the issue. I don't think you can change bit rate while streaming. Wider camera? I mean, it's kind of been that way. Maybe let me pull it up like actually on YouTube. See what we got going on. No tux today. Decided against the tux. Now, I did go to Target last night, and I was just looking at some things. I was tempted to maybe get a dress shirt and a tie. But I said, you know what? No, I'll just wear this nice little button up, shirt that I have here. Nothing crazy, but something that's kind of nice. Keep the beard, especially when you get down here. It's the new trend down here. We'll see. I don't know. Does my beard look good? How's it looking? Maybe do a little trim job, line it up a little bit. I think it's starting to look pretty good. What NFL player would you want as your prison mate? That's a good question. Hmm. I could go multiple different ways with this, right? I could go multiple different ways. But if I'm going to choose somebody that I would rather be like buddy with, right? And of course, I'm probably going to be pretty biased with a Jags player. I'm going to go with Ross Matisic. He seems like a cool, fun dude. He's our long snapper. I don't know. I think I'd go to prison with him. Trevor should win comeback player of the year, right? Also, I saw Liam making the rounds of me today. Yeah, I said it just a little bit ago. I think he has a better chance of winning comeback player of the year because he's probably not going to get as many MVP votes to win that. But the people that vote for MVP, they might say, well, I might as well just vote for Trevor for comeback player of the year since I didn't give it to him for MVP. So I feel like that boosts his chances a little bit. How many players we have that could win tonight? We have 2 players, Trevor twice, Logan Cook for Walter Payton Man of the Year, and then we have Liam Cohen. So 2 players, 1 coach, Trevor twice. We do not have any offensive or player or defensive player. No offensive, no defensive player of the year. Yeah. And it's fine. It's fine. Next year, we're going to have guys all over the board. Guaranteed, boys. Guaranteed. Screw it. Hopefully this gives some of you guys memberships. All right, we got Mike. Mike got one. I don't think I've ever seen Joshua Brooks, Jacob Cahill, Paul Wilson talking here. Godslayer has chatted in here before, so he got one. I'm going to do another one. Screw it. Here we go. Who's going to get one? Jackson Duval. Balls got one. CJ Jenkins. Hello, Rhett. How are you? Man, who would have thought, man, Balls would have got a gifted membership? Just getting home, unloading the car. Well, get inside, relax, kick up your feet. Jacob, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's see some Duvals, baby. Let's see some Duvals. Man, I know, listen, I know we've got one game left in the season. We got the Super Bowl. Big Super Bowl time coming up. But damn it, I'm ready for, I miss Jags football already, man. I got to go to 4 games this season, and it was crazy. I just want more Jags football. That's why I'm hoping one of our boys wins something tonight. Let's win something tonight for the boys. What do you think the last episode of Fallout to end the season? I thought it was pretty cool. I don't want to give anything away to people that aren't seeing it. There were some things that felt a little off, but overall, I thought it was a good episode. I thought it was a good way to end it. Teasing going to a new place for season 3, one that they haven't even done in the games. So I feel like they're going to kind of veer away from trying to have to stay consistent with like game stuff. But then also I feel like this new location, they probably will end up doing a new game in this location. So it's probably a good hint. You got to go to one, but that's because you live in Arizona. Nice. How's the weather out there right now? How hot is it? Does it stay hot, or is it pretty chilly there now in the wintertime? I was 2-2, unfortunately. They lost against the Seahawks and to the Bills in the playoffs, and then I was there for the 40-plus point blowouts for the when they played the Jets and the Titans. It's great right now, warm at the moment. Nice. I love it. North Carolina has been pretty cold. It's starting to warm back up. Got to go to 5, one being preseason versus the Steelers. The other 4 was versus Chiefs. Oh, that would have been a good one. I hate that I missed that one. Seahawks, I was at that one. I wasn't there for the Colts one, but I was there for the Titans one as well. 74 today. It is currently right now. I know it's dark now, but it's 30 degrees right now. 29. I think comeback player of the year is the best chance. I agree. I think they tried to set up a whole lot of season 3 in the last 15 minutes. Yeah, that's the thing. I would have liked to have seen maybe like a 10 episode season and kind of play out some of the storylines a little bit better. But it was still good. Can't complain. Trevor's final stats, it was like 4,300 total yards, 38 total touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Pretty damn good, but I think they're going to give it to Stafford. I feel like he should win comeback player of the year, though. They did not shadow drop anything. They did not. But I'm kind of assuming that... so Todd Howard did say that since they're in the home stretch of Elder Scrolls 6 that they're going to start focusing more on Fallout. They want to create Fallout 5, and then they also want to focus on making Fallout 76 better. So he said they're going to put a lot of their time into both of those. So that's pretty cool to hear. Not sure, Gator. I mean, I feel like there's other positions of need. I feel like right now our running back room is pretty good, especially if we can get ETN under a good contract. We have two good rookies that performed pretty well this year. So I like our running back room. I feel like we need to focus more on the offensive and defensive line more than anything. Can always improve the O-line. A little bit of secondary. We do have Buster Brown. I think we should keep. Dude is very underrated. We've got Travis Hunter coming back. The safeties was our biggest concern in the offseason last year, and our safety stepped up. Antonio Johnson played very well. Eric Murray played very well. Dewey stepped up when he needed to. Was very surprised at that position group. Gladstone built the roster to where not one single position group is ass. Can kind of draft whoever they think is the best player. Exactly. And it's only going to keep getting better. Just got to keep building on this season. Well, yeah, I mean anything can be upgraded, really. Yes, also Caleb Bransall's coming back. He was injured all season, so people don't understand that, man. We got a couple of rookies that didn't play that are probably going to come out swinging next year. Travis Hunter got hurt midway through the season. Ransall got hurt in preseason. And then one of our offensive linemen, Wyatt Milam, he came back towards the end of the season, but he didn't get a chance to get a lot of reps. So excited to see how he progresses as well. So the biggest name right now that could potentially be a trade is Devin Lloyd. We could possibly tag him and then trade him unless they can come to an agreement. But right now his agent says that they're pretty far in numbers. So we'll have to see how that goes. '49ers playing the Rams next year in Australia. Yeah, it's going to be... would be weird to see what the timing is like for that one. Tag and trade him to the Raiders for pick 37. It's tempting. That's tempting. Heard talks about Justin Jefferson might try to land in Buffalo. Could you imagine that? That would be big for them. Also, I feel like Justin Jefferson, he just hasn't been able to. He hasn't. I feel like the Vikings, I don't want to say he's been held back, but I just don't feel like he's been able to fully show everything. But Justin Jefferson going to Buffalo would be crazy. Definitely help out Josh Allen. I feel like Josh Allen needs a player like that. MVP is going to be announced pretty later, like pretty late. I would say closer to the 10:30 ish mark, a little after that. So 2.5 hours from now. The honors start at 9. They're doing the red carpet stuff right now. Arizona might already be out on Harrison Jr. All I've seen are a ton of people saying he's available. Oh, man. See, I hate that, man. Teams just pass up on young talent too early, especially getting rid of a coach right now, and then you're talking about getting rid of a player. I don't know. It's just crazy to me. Boo. Get Texans players off of my screen. You live in Arizona, so many Cards fans have canceled their season tickets. Oof. It's rough. It's rough. Yeah, a lot of people want us to trade BTJ, but I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen at all. Whatever he went through this season, let him work with Trevor more in the offseason, figure stuff out, and see if he can come out swinging next year. Vikings are at home and Darnold's in the Super Bowl. GM fumble of the year. I mean, they drafted their young quarterback last year, and they didn't expect Darnold to be the guy that he was, and he ended up being that way. So, I mean, yes, it was a flub up, but at the same time, you just drafted a young quarterback last year. I feel like you have to give your young quarterback the benefit of the doubt. So that's why they did it. Did it work out at all? Not really, no. But now Seattle's got their guy, and it's okay. Shit happens. BTJ was hurt for a bunch of the year and was unplayable for a stretch and still had 700 yards. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Keep him. Let him shake off whatever happened in his sophomore year and come out swinging. Oh, yeah. Cardinals have an up mountain battle, not even an uphill battle. No, can you imagine getting Travis Hunter back and us having the wide receiver room that we currently have and him coming in for certain offensive packages, man? Just one more year with Trevor getting better, the receivers getting better, and everyone gelling together, man. It's next year's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch. I could see the next 10 years. I could see them expanding in the next 10 years. There was talk of 4 more teams, but then they would. I read that if they added 4 more teams, they would do away with divisions, and it would be more like East and West, like the NBA does it, which would be kind of smart for them to do. Because, I mean, if you've got 36 teams, you expand the playoffs to 8 teams for East and 8 teams for West. He'll mainly be defensive back. I think he'll be more offensive plays than you think, but for sure will be mostly defense. Oh yeah, I'm excited to play the Titans now. Now, Liam Cohen said he was texting Robert Saleh today, so did they mend their argument? Maybe. But I still think there's some hatred there. CFL and NFL merger? Potentially. All right, Steppen, we'll be here. I do think Drake May has a chance to win MVP, but I think Stafford's going to win it. Sean Alexander looks like Seal. Baby! Yeah, you just got to get the players fired up to play those division games. I predicted that we were going to sweep the AFC South at the beginning of last season, and we almost did. We went 5-1. Would have been nice. Oh. He did. He's trying to change his identity so nobody makes fun of him anymore. But you know what I have to say about that? Oh no, did it freeze? Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It doesn't work. What happened? There we go. Always gotta have that one on deck. You know what I'm saying? Always. They absolutely do. Now there are a lot of Texans fans that are like, well, maybe not. Maybe. Maybe not. What's up, bud? Huh? Okay, let's take a look.
What you looking at?
Hey. probably need to take a shower tonight.
Okay, but why did you say that in front of everybody?
Because you do. You've been playing your VR. You're sweating. Plus, you don't want to take one in the morning. Hold on, I got to figure out where my thing is.
I really want the axolotl pack. What's that thing? Well, let's see.
Okay, well, you have $13.65 remaining. That costs $30.
I know.
Do you want to save your quest cash and save up for $30, or do you want to spend your $13.65 tonight?
I'll promise I'll save some.
Well, you've been feeding the dogs and stuff. Don't look at my code. Turn around.
I just want to know so I can do it. What?
All right, you're good. Hey, who's the best dad in the world?
You.
Tell him.
My dad is the best.
Hey, I love you. CJ's been ass from the second he talked himself up instead of being humble. Exactly. And I love that. I love that. I love that reality slapped him in the face. Do you think Jags upgrade more on defensive side or offensive side of the ball in the draft? I'm going to say mostly defense, but I think we're going to get another offensive lineman as well. Son's got paid games on his quest and always ends up playing the free ones 99% of the time. Booker plays the same game a lot, and he had meta cash, and he always just plays that one game. I mean, he plays other games, but he mainly plays that one. He only spends money on that game, though. I do not watch baseball. Actually, it has been a very, very long time since I've watched baseball. Patriots offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels is the 2025 assistant coach of the year. Well, there we go. Mike Vrabel's winning coach of the year. Confirmed. You're a Rays fan. They just put out sketches of their new stadium. See, we are moving down close to Orlando at the end of the year, and we've talked about going to see some Tampa Bay Rays games. I would rather see a baseball game live than watch it on TV. Just the environment's better. Seth Rollins. Yeah, it would have to be someone on offense that they absolutely have to have. But yeah, I agree. Defense first, probably. Yeah, if somebody ends up slipping to when we pick first, or if James sees somebody slipping and he's like, "Oh man, I got to make something happen to go get this guy," we'll see what happens. Being in Arizona, spring training is huge out here. Yeah, I think it's just the area that I live in. I live in North Carolina. It's not the biggest baseball area that I live in. Oh yeah, I trust everything James Gladstone does so far. He's not given me any reasons to. He takes accountability for anything that he doesn't hit on. The De'Ami Brown free agent acquisition, he knew that wasn't going to work out. Immediately rectified that by voiding his contract years, which we've got about a month before we start seeing who they let go, who they're willing to keep, who they're willing to let walk, and we're going to start seeing kind of glimpses of what the roster will look like. Spring ball is huge in the South. Our training camp we had for JUCO ball was crazy compared to anything I experienced in Canada. Yeah, I mean, just again, it's a weird area that I live in. Like football is definitely the biggest sport around here. Like when it comes to like high school stuff like that. College basketball is huge in North Carolina, but yeah, baseball stuff like that. It's not really that big. Yo, Duval, what's up, man? How are you? I don't watch a lot of college football. I watch some of it. This year, I barely watched any. Um, I grew up a Tennessee Volunteers fan. My mom has been a Volunteers fan forever, so I was raised a Volunteers fan. Yeah, I mean it's mainly about college basketball in North Carolina, but yeah, football is the area that I live in is pretty big on college or high school football. There's a lot of teams around here. A lot of the guys that go to high school here, they end up going to like Georgia, South Carolina, um, Tennessee. They push out a lot of talent around here. Not the high school that I went to, though. The high school that I went to was one of the worst, if not the worst, football high school in this area. Only one player we ever had in that high school go to the NFL, and he was a punter. Nice. I love Fred Taylor, man. Do you know what else North Carolina loves? These two drinks right here. Couldn't tell by that jersey in the background. Yeah, he's Fred Taylor was my favorite player to watch when I was younger. Loved watching Fred Taylor play. Oh yeah, and racing. North Carolina. We live about 20 minutes away from the Motor Speedway. Charlotte Motor Speedway, Lowe's Motor Speedway. I don't know what they call it anymore. He should be in the Hall of Fame, I agree. Only football player I ever remember meeting was Gronk at a random gas station in Boston. I've met a few players, but one of my favorite interactions, I've told this story before. So Sheila had just given birth. It was like a couple months after. And we went to a get together at like an ale house in Charlotte. It was for a radio show. And we went up there to go hang out with some people and watch that. Well, when we got there, Cam Newton was there. And he walked out and he held the door for everybody, held the door for my wife. And then I was the last one to come through and he held the door for me. And all I did, and he's pretty tall. Like I'm tall, but he's it seemed like a lot taller than me. But I looked up at him and we just locked eyes and he looked at me like, do you not want to get a picture with me? Do you not want my autograph? And I just stared at him. I had my Jags hat on too, one of my Jags hats. I just stared at him right in the eyes. Didn't even say any word. I just stared at him and then just walked in. It was one of those things that when my mind, I was like, in my brain, I was like, holy shit, it's Cam Newton. And then at the same time, I was like, man, fuck everybody that's not the Jags. That was my mindset. If you're not a Jags player, fuck you. I don't care. Also, I mean, we live right near Kannapolis, North Carolina, which is where Dale Earnhardt's from. They got a statue of him. But I feel like the most famous person that lives in this area is Charles Robinson. He's a referee for the WWE. I don't know if anybody knows who that is. He lives like 10 minutes from here. I wanted to meet him, and I hate that I never got a chance to. That would have been nice to have met him. Most random pull ever, right? I know. We went to the movies not too long ago, and he was eating there. So there's an old movie theater in that town, and they just refurbished it. It's really nice. Well, next to it's a really nice restaurant. Him and his wife were eating there. And the funny thing is, it's a really nice sit-down restaurant. People usually dress up to go there. He was wearing like an old like Survivor Series shirt from like the early 2000s at this place. He gave no shits. And I wanted to get my picture with him and say hello, but he was on the phone. I didn't want to bother him. So, but it was pretty cool. Also, God, I can't remember the Todd Bowles, the coach of the Bucks. He's from the same town that Charles Robinson lives in, and he comes up here all the time. And I've heard people say that they've seen him in town or whatever. So it's kind of crazy that Todd Bowles is from here, Charles Robinson, two like kind of similar, but also at the other ends of the spectrum when it comes to sports and entertainment. And then Dale Earnhardt. So you got NASCAR, WWE, and NFL. All in that one town. Wayne Gretzky, when he was the GM of the Arizona Coyotes, he came up to us in the stands. You were starstruck. Yeah, that's one of those guys, man. One of the greats of NHL. I would be too, and I don't even watch NHL. But it's like everybody knows Wayne Gretzky, right? Like if I just saw him out in public, I'd be like, "Holy shit, it's Wayne Gretzky." All right, 25 more minutes, so we get to start seeing who wins what. Who's the tallest player you've ever seen or massive? I mean, Cam Newton was pretty tall. I do have one story. So my dad used to work for a guy named George South way back in the day, an old wrestling promoter. And when I was little, I was probably like 7 or 8, really little. I got to meet Booker T when him and his brother were just starting out, getting in, and they were doing like the smaller promotions. And I got to actually wrestle in the ring with him and his brother. And they were letting us jump off like the second rope and dive all over them. So at the time, they were the most massive Harlem Heat. They were the most massive guys I've ever seen because I was really little as a kid. So, but yeah, that's probably in like when you say or massive as a kid, those guys were ginormous. So that's probably the one for me. That's probably my craziest story that I got to wrestle with Booker T as a kid. I would like to talk to Booker T now and tell him that story and see if he remembers in the slightest. And I'm sure I'm sure he knows George South and maybe he knows of my dad. But it would be cool to see if he's like, oh yeah, I remember that. That would be kind of cool. It's been forever. I mean, I was like 6, 7, 8 maybe at the latest. And I'm almost 36 now, so that's like almost 30 years ago. So I don't know. (7'9) Oliver or Olivier Roux. Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know a lot of basketball players, but 7'9" is gigantic. Is it Oliver or is it Olivier? Sounds French anyways. Current player. I was about to say, that's all my celebrity encounters that I've ever had, but, and I've told this one on here because it does pertain to football, but to anybody that doesn't know, when we went to the Monday night game in 2023, Jags versus Bengals. We were standing out front, and a couple cars pull up, and Troy Aikman gets out of a car, walks like 5 feet from me, and I'm like, Troy, I love you, dude. And he looks back at me and he goes, I love you too, bud. And I was like, holy shit, Troy Aikman loves me. I tell that story any chance I get. I tell that story any chance. I always tell people, it's like, do you know Troy Aikman loves me? Bet you didn't know that. $20 more minutes. I'm excited, man. Again, like I said, it'd be a big step for the Jags organization for Trevor to win something, Liam to win something. Would be nice. We've already had a couple guys win Walter Payton Man of the Year. We had Calais Campbell and we had Eric Armstead. So, I mean, it would still be cool to see Logan Cook get that, but would definitely love to see either Trevor or Liam take something. No, it is not fan voting. It is AP votes. 50 people voted. I believe it's 50 voted for all of this. Have a Tony Baselli custom jersey autographed if you ever want to buy it from me one day. That would be cool, but I would like to get an autographed jersey like in person. I think that makes it more authentic to me. You know what I'm saying? French Canadian. I'm going to take your word for that on how that is pronounced. Bruce Willis did an old movie called The Scarlet Letter way back in the day from the area I'm from, and nobody recognized him. He asked someone if he knew him. Guy tells him, yeah, I think you're the guy that played cards with down at the Legion. I have a Bruce Willis story. We used to live in Oregon when I was a kid, and they filmed the movie, God. What? Now I blanked out on it. It was him, Billy Bob Thornton. They robbed banks. They filmed it there. I never met any of them, but we got to ride by while they were filming. It was pretty cool. I can't remember the name of the movie for some reason. It's a good movie. I feel like Trevor has a good chance to win Comeback Player of the Year. I gotta look up this movie now. Hey, there's Billy Bob Thornton right there. Bandits. The movie's name was Bandits. And the bank that they set up for the movie, they added in a $1 bill like it was all blinds on the large windows. So whenever they turned it, it would either be the front facing or the back facing side of the bill. It was pretty cool. That would be a cool one, John. I think that would be a cool jersey. We just moved around a bit. My dad had a friend out there, and we went out there, and my dad worked for him for a little while. No, I grew up in North Carolina, but we lived in Oregon for a little while when I was a kid. Yes, Cam Little is very young. So he's got a long life in him when it comes to football. He'll be around for a while. Youngest kicker ever drafted. So crazy. All right. I will be right back. I have drank 2 waters and a sun drop before this even started, and now I have to pee. So I'll be right back. Damn it, never mind. As soon as I was getting up, they're interviewing Liam Cohen. I got to see this before I go to the bathroom. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the way just Cam doesn't look like he could kick that long of a football, but damn, he can. It's crazy. Liam's looking good, man. Looking slim. Right? Yeah, he's looking good, man. Right? Yeah, and Josh Scobie was one of my favorite players also. One of my favorite all-time Jags players was Mercedes Lewis. He got drafted when I was like 15, which is crazy. Urban was the worst kicker that the Jags ever had. All right, there we go, Liam. Let's go. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom. We're back. Oh, I didn't cut off the CJ thing and it popped up. It doesn't matter. I love seeing that thing. It's always nice. I love Maurice Jones-Drew as well. What's up, DK? Just a few minutes away. All right, I had to stop by and grab me a little snack for during this. 230 calories. Orange, cranberry orange little cookies. Breakfast biscuit. Can't wait for T-Law to win MVP. I would love it. Do I think he's going to get it? No. Because I don't trust the 50 people that voted to think, oh, Trevor Lawrence, Jags. Yeah, I don't think that. I would love to be wrong if he wins MVP. That would be fantastic, but I don't know. I think Stafford's going to get MVP. But for sure, I really think there is a chance that he wins Comeback Player of the Year. There we go, Rhett. There we go. For my dinner right before this started, I had some lemon pepper wings and a sweet potato. Pretty good meal. Very enjoyable. Exactly. Yeah. People just think, oh, it's the Jags. And I hope that's starting to change a little bit. Liam has been a media favorite guy recently. Like, he gets interviewed a lot and he gets talked about a lot. And I hope that when people think about the Jags and the media now, I hope that starts to change. I hope they start to look at us as like a competent organization. What's up, Charlie boy? Had Chipotle and now your stomach hates you. It's all right. Sometimes you just got to get over that, you know, that discomfort, and you'll be good. I think Stafford does get it because of the age factor. Yeah, I think, I think that's what's gonna give him the edge. What's up, Justin? How are you? I did not watch that, Charlie boy. I did not. Now, do I think the Jags could potentially be on Hard Knocks? Yeah, would be cool to kind of see more in depth. Even though the Jags this year like were really in depth, they showed a lot of what's been going on. The Jags will, in fact, have their time. I totally agree. Sooner rather than later. I think the Jags are trending up. Finally. There's no question. I feel like there's no question marks going forward. Like, I mean, yes, there's question marks like who are the Jags going to draft, free agency, but I'm talking about like quarterback, coach, GM. Like, I don't think there's any question marks right now with any of that. I think we finally have some stability, and it's nice. I have seen that, Donkey Kong. The Jags are starting to get their due, and it's nice to see. The Hunt is insane production quality. Thing is, it's only one episode a month. Yeah, I know. We need like one episode a week. The Jags fans need more content. Also, guys, if you are joining in, make sure you hit that sub button, hit the like button, and if you want to join the Discord, I've got that link pinned above. We would love to have as many people in Discord as we can get. Right, yeah. James and Liam stepped in, and you could immediately tell they knew what they were doing. Immediately. And then they proved it throughout the season. I mean, James didn't stop during the season. Like, he added guys if he thought needed to be added. He traded players that he thought needed to be traded. Hey, it's Trevor! Trevor! I think you're going to start seeing bandwagon fans head towards Duval. They're the new fun team, and a dude like Trevor's kind of hard not to like. Yeah, and with Travis Hunter already being super popular, we already had some bandwagon people come over, and that's fine. I'm all for it. Whatever. We're going to see a lot more of it. I saw a report that Gladstone's planning to be aggressive this offseason, is trying to get a big time player either from trade. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I have heard rumors that he's in the market for a defensive tackle in free agency. Diami was a project. Parker Washington was the progress we didn't see coming. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. Parker Washington puts in the work. So, and it showed this season. Diami was the worst move, and that's not too bad. Yeah, and James Gladstone immediately showed that he knew that was bad, right? He voided the last years off that contract. We fully expect him to move him, so we knew what was going on there. But yeah, I'm happy for Parker, man. I'm happy. It's kind of sad to see how unstoppable the franchise was back in the past. We deserve better. Yeah, I think we're finally getting that. Jags are getting their due. We all know T-Law is MVP. In our hearts, absolutely. If he wins it tonight, fantastic. I will be super happy. But yeah, he's our MVP no matter what. No matter what. Trevor showed he's willing to put in the work and, better himself. He stays humble. He keeps his head down. He keeps working. He went out there the second half of the season when people were saying that his career's over, and he showed everybody that it's not. And now he's an MVP finalist. I mean, hell, he literally showed in that Chiefs game that he can get knocked down and he can get back up and win games. And that's what he did all season. Who won? We don't know yet, J Money. It's just starting, 9 o'clock. The show is just starting. If he had Jacoby all season, he would be MVP. I think, you know what? I agree with that. I totally agree. MVP will be a little later on, but we'll have comeback player of the year. We'll have offensive, defensive stuff going on. It's a 2-hour show, so we'll see what's going on. Also, again, if you're just now joining in, I appreciate you being here. Welcome to the Duval Dave channel. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, especially if you're a Jags fan. If not, if you're just an NFL fan, doesn't matter. This is a fun channel for you guys to be a part of. And if you want to join our Discord, I got the link pinned above. We talk about football all the time and would love to have you. So appreciate you guys being here. Drake May for MVP. We will see about that, DJ. I think Stafford's going to win MVP. That's just me. Oh, you're busting down right now. I got the song dancing. It is nice. All right. It'll be late. It'll be after about 10:30 for MVP. I also would love Cohen to be coach of the year. Absolutely. I'm so glad we got rid of Gabe Davis. What a horrible free agent signing. That was pretty bad. I cannot show the awards live, but I will announce when they announce who wins, and I'll give my opinions on it as they announce it. But I can't show it. I can't do any audio, video, because my channel will get taken down. But I got to treat this like a live watch party. John Hamm, the host. And I am your host, for those of you who cannot watch it. Again, appreciate you being here. I wonder if John Hamm's going to do the meme at some point tonight. Can't wait to boo Roger Goodell. Gabe Davis' career is basically over. Dude blew out his knee again for like the second or third time. Yeah, it's going to be tough for him to come back. And he's an older guy, too. I'm sure he'll come back and he'll probably end up on a team somewhere, you know. Come on, John Hamm. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get to our first award. Yeah, Trent Baalke messed that one up completely. Is Bijan Robinson DJing the show? It's pretty cool. A perfect dream is Cohen winning Coach of the Year and yells his Duval the same way, and T-Law wins MVP. Man, if that happens, I'll ascend right here. You guys will see me like start glowing, and I'll just start to lift out of the seat. I'm already kind of glowing. This shirt is bright. What's up, Justin? How you doing? Could you imagine if Jags had Bijan Robinson pipe dream? Yeah, I mean I like Bijan Robinson, but I think the Falcons. I think the Falcons are going to start getting their shit together, man. They got a good team. They got a lot of good players. Who won? No one's won yet. The show is just starting. Do you know how long it'll be until the next award's announced? It's just the beginning of the show. John Hamm's doing his monologue. Um, should be soon. Should be soon. For the first award. MVP will be later. We still got about an hour and a half for that. I think JSN will win Offensive Player of the Year. Falcons have no reason or excuses to not blow up the scoreboard. Their offensive stack. I know they should, and their defense is pretty good too. Like I just think I feel like the Falcons are kind of the Jags of the NFC. They've got a lot of the good pieces. They just need to. They just don't have. I just don't think they have the quarterback. If they had a good quarterback, I think that could pull everything together for the Falcons for sure. Seahawks for sure. I think the Seahawks are going to dog walk the Patriots. I think we're going to have another blowout Super Bowl, in my opinion. Listen, I'll give the Patriots their due, man. They're a good team. They made it to the Super Bowl, but the Seahawks just have everything right now, man. They have a great defense. They have a great offense. Uh, Great special teams. Their kicker can hit, and their kicker used to be our kicker. So shout out to him. I think I think the Seahawks have it this year. Oh, Foyer's been huge for us, man. All right, here we go. They're doing Defensive Player of the Year first. Seahawks are not dog walking the Pats. I'm sorry. I think they will. I think they will. And that's my opinion. I just think they will. I think the Seahawks are the more complete team. All right, let's see who wins this. You're a Chiefs and Vikings fan? Listen, I'm Duval till I die, baby. I will say I do enjoy watching other teams and stuff like that, but I have no other favorites, man. Jags all the way. Wouldn't be surprised to see Myles Garrett announced tonight. I think Myles Garrett. It's either Myles Garrett or probably Will Anderson Jr. Just Texans had a great season defensively. Hate to say that. I hate to say that being a Jags fan, but it's true. Defensively, Texans were off the charts. Miles by a mile. Okay, keep your opinion then. Well, it is my channel, so I can voice that opinion. I can voice that opinion all day. The Seattle Seahawks are going to dog walk the Patriots. Also, Myles Garrett won Defensive Player of the Year. Yep, Myles Garrett. Yeah, I like that color suit. Looks good. His suit color is actually the color of Sheila's car. Maybe that's why I like it. Because I like the color of Sheila's car. Pat's hater, that's fine. Teams in Super Bowl that are 4.5 underdogs are 8-0. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm not necessarily a Patriots hater. I really just think the Seahawks have a more complete team. Talk to me Sunday. I won't because I'm probably not streaming on Sunday, Landon. I'm sorry. I'll be on after that, though, at some point, for sure. And listen, I'm not like a lot of people. I actually will get back on here and say, hey, I was wrong. I'm not afraid to say, hey, I was wrong if I was wrong. But again, I can have my opinions leading up to it. You can take offense to it all you want to. You can get butt hurt. You can cry a little bit because of my opinion. But if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. It is what it is. You trust Sam Darnold over May? That's wild. Hey, listen, it's not even that. Seahawks overall just have a better team. Did they announce it? Myles Garrett won Defensive Player of the Year. That's the first one that they had so far. Gotta love the Pats for taking out the Texans this year, though. Yes, I actually am happy that that happened. Your opinion don't mean shit to me, and that's okay, Landon, because you don't mean shit to me, and it's okay because I don't know you and you don't know me, right? That's the beauty of the internet. We don't know each other. So you can go fuck off and I can go fuck off. How about that, dude? How about that? Let's just all go fuck off. How about that? That's the beauty of the internet. None of us fucking matter. And it's okay. It's okay. As a Cowboys fan, I hope either Matthew Stafford or Josh Allen gets MVP. I want Trevor. I'm a Jags fan. I want Trevor, but realistically, I know Stafford's probably going to get it. Right. We don't know who's going to win the game. Listen, it's any given Sunday for a reason. Any given Sunday for a reason. Anything can happen. Again, it's my opinion. There's a bunch of people going to say the Seahawks. There's going to be a bunch of people that say the Pats are going to win. We don't know until it actually happens. I love the internet, man. People take so much offense to everything when it doesn't even matter. It's my opinion. I know you're a Pats fan, so you don't like the opinion that I have, and that's okay. I could have a Seahawks fan in here, and they could be like, holy shit, I love this guy's opinion. This guy's great. It goes multiple different ways. How about Caleb Chase on? I'm honestly happy for him. Do you think the staff just didn't know how to use him, or he had growing pains for the Jags? Certain players do better in different schemes and different teams and with different coaching. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. You hate the Pats? I don't hate this version of the Pats. I have no reason to. Do I hate the old Pats that beat the Jags in the AFC Championship game in a fluke win? Absolutely. Absolutely. This version of the Pats? No. Don't hate them as much. But overall, sure. I will say, though, we don't have any Patriots fans in the Discord. We need a Patriots fan, at least one in the Discord. Go ahead and join up, boys. Join up, boys. Rookie of the Year, Teteroa McMillan. Rookie of the Year. Hey, good. Hey, my guy Vic. Vic, are you in here? I don't know if Vic's in here. Good friend of mine, Panthers fan. You like to see it. There we go. There we go. I am currently watching this on NFL Network. I've got YouTube TV. That is what I'm watching it on. Yeah, he played great. Happy for him. Panthers surprised me this year, man. So, happy for him and happy for the Panthers, man. Sheila's dad's a Panthers fan. We live in North Carolina. Got to show a little bit of love to the Panthers fans. He did good. Same here, Rep. I was pleasantly surprised. Were they amazing to watch? No, but they did surprise me, and they beat the Rams. They had a decent season. Me too. I really wish we could have saw Travis up there, but there's multiple chances for him to get Offensive Player of the Year. Offense or defense. Offense or defensive Player of the Year. I froze a little bit, by the way. I don't know if I'm live or not live. Am I live? Am I live or not live? I think I'm live. Our internet. Someone tell me if I'm live. Our internet was down earlier today. They had to fix it. It was down in the whole neighborhood. Little hiccup. All right, we're good. All right, good. Yeah, internet's been struggling today, but it's okay. It's okay. We're good to go. All right, so far, Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett, and Rookie of the Year, Teteroa McMillan. I do not know which award's next. If they said which one that they're announcing next, I missed it. Hopefully, it's Coach of the Year. Silix, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Teteroa McMillan issues apology for slur. Uh-oh. I don't know about, I didn't know anything about that. Please do not post the slur in my chat, though. I would appreciate that. Again, guys, if you have not hit that like button or subscribe to the channel, please do. We got a lot planned for the combine, draft, leading up into next season, man. We're going full steam ahead. Got a lot of fun stuff coming up. Again, join the Discord. Link is the pinned comment. Make sure you guys join up. Trying to get at least a fan from every team in there. You can get your own role in there. You can pick your team. You'll get your team color, your team role. He was in a tournament against Sketch on the NFL stream. Oh, I did not see that. Do you see the Cowboys winning a Super Bowl in the next 10 years? Woo. As it sits right now, no. But things can drastically change. I think Puka's going to do something completely stupid on social media. Is already trending that way. You can either go one way or the other. You can take what happened as a learning experience and you learn from it. You become a better person. Or you do, some people sadly keep going down that path. So hopefully he learns from it and becomes a better person. Duh, Pope. Duh, Pope. Just joined the server. Appreciate it. Glad to have you. Can I hold the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? I cannot. It's too far away. My camera's too far away. Duh, Pope. I went to Chicago when I was younger, and I had deep dish pizza. I remember it being really soggy. I probably, probably didn't get it from a proper place or whatever, but none yet. Oh, are they about to do Protector of the Year? They might be doing, yeah, Protector of the Year is next. They're going to announce that. I'm curious about this one. The Eagles have never been the same without Jason Kelsey. I mean, they won the Super Bowl without him last year, but I don't know. The Eagles felt like a weird team this year. Like, just they couldn't get anything together. Panay Sewell. Garrett Bowles. Creed Humphrey. I'm not a Hurts fan. His attitude is very off-putting. I I feel like Jalen Hurts like has no personality. And maybe that's why it's off-putting. I don't know. Joe Tooney winning the first ever Protector of the Year award. Bunch of big boys up there on stage. It is. It is. These guys deserve some recognition, man. They always say, man, it starts in the trenches. You got to award some of these guys too. They definitely do deserve it. Great speech. Great speech. Oh, Michael Parsons slowly coming out there. Oh, is this comeback player of the year? Is this comeback player of the year? Michael Parsons seems nervous to be up there. Crazy. All right, comeback player of the year. Come on. Come on. Come on, Trevor. Give it to T-Law, baby. Come on. He deserves it. Come on. They're going to give it to Aiden Hutchinson, aren't they? They're going to give it to Aiden Hutchinson, aren't they? Or Christian McCaffrey. Dak. Man, I just seeing them stacked up against these guys, like some of the NFL favorites, you know, I would love for T-Law to win it. Come on, give it to T-Law. Give it to T-Law. Christian McCaffrey. Damn it! Boo! Should have been Trevor. Of course it's Christian McCaffrey. Of course. Why wouldn't it have been him? Boo. Come back from the Madden cover curse, I guess. All right, that's it. Trevor's got to win MVP now, baby. That would be crazy. You guys would see me absolutely freak out, dude. Nick Chubb, how did he not get nominated? I don't think Nick Chubb had the. I don't think he had the greatest year, right? He was with the Texans, right? I wouldn't mind a Jersey Mike sub. Haven't had a good sub in a while. Yeah, McCaffrey is like in the running for a lot of awards tonight. I'm bummed too, but it's okay. It's okay. Listen, at least he was recognized. And not only for this, but recognized for MVP as well, which he's probably not going to win that. You know, the NFL is very biased. I understand that. But to even be recognized as a finalist is really cool. You can't tell me this wasn't fan voting. No, it was fan voting because the 50 people that vote are fans of NFL favorite players. They take the top name and they're like, oh, yeah, I know who that is. It's Christian McCaffrey. That's Christian McCaffrey. I know that name. Jags never get awards. We've had 2 Walter Payton Man of the Year award winners, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Trevor did deserve it. Trevor did deserve it. It's okay. It's okay. I truly think Trevor's going to win some of the big awards here in the future very soon. We're going to see him get an MVP. Then we're going to see him get a Super Bowl win and a Super Bowl MVP. Just need Trevor to start stacking up a good Hall of Fame resume. Which awards are left? They still have Offensive Player of the Year, MVP, Walter Payton Man of the Year. Yeah, I think. Travis Hunter MVP one day? You never know. You never know. It mainly goes to quarterbacks. But I could see it, man. If they continue to want him to play both ways and he balls out on both sides of the ball and has a year where he has like a bunch of picks and a bunch of touchdowns and a bunch of yards, I could see it happening. I could see him winning MVP. Would be crazy to see. No, Coach of the Year, still not. So we still have that one. Thank you. And hopefully that goes to Liam. This song is a bop every time, dude. Every time. The crowd needs to be a little more lively, all right? Be a little more lively. Crowd wasn't lively enough for that. Coach of the Year, baby. All right, let's get it. Come on, Liam. Should have had Liam up there with those guys. Liam looked good in that all black. That's why he's going to win Coach of the Year. Because his suit looked good. I wouldn't be surprised if Ben Johnson got it. Again, though, man, I really would love to see Liam got it. The Jags need something like this to stamp ourselves in as a good team. We need the visibility. People need to know that the Jags are on the rise, right? I'm happy for all these guys. No matter who wins whatever, I'm happy for all these guys. But man, would love to see Liam get it. Yeah, I mean, you gotta pull for your hometown guys, you know. Absolutely. Also, guys, appreciate a lot of you guys subscribing to the channel, hitting that like button. If you have not yet done either, please do. It's pretty easy. Just click the like button, click the sub button, and if you want to join the Discord, I got the link pinned above. We're trying to get as many NFL fans in there as we can from different teams. Doesn't matter who you're a fan of, join up. We love talking football. That's a weird suit. I saw him earlier in the interview, and I thought it was kind of odd. But it's fashion. I know nothing about fashion, you know? All right, let's get to the coach of the year. Come on. Come on. At least they wear clothes unlike the Emmy Awards. I have seen that a lot, like with award shows. Just less and less every year. Here we go. Come on, baby. Liam. Thoughts on Vrabel? Listen. I like Vrabel. I'm happy. I'm happy he's no longer a Titans coach. They messed up terribly by letting him go. But I don't know. I feel like somebody like Liam or Ben Johnson deserves this. Doing what they did with those teams. I mean, Vrabel's been there before. Vrabel's a good coach already. We know it. But to do what Liam and Ben Johnson did with the Jags and the Bears is crazy. I respect Vrabel, though. Absolutely respect. Like, nothing but it. If he wins, good for him. I like Mike McDonald, too. I mean, doing what he's done with the Seahawks has been insane. Yeah, but they do the voting before. Oh, hold on. Mike Vrabel. Yeah, Mike Vrabel won. She messed up his name, but, you know. It 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 hurts me that she keeps saying Mike Verbal. she keeps saying Mike Verbal. Bears had the most come from behind victories, which is good, you know. Can't complain. But, you know, again, Mike Vrabel is a known name, and I feel like when they do the voting for this stuff, they usually pick known names, and it is kind of it's kind of shitty. We can't agree the Titans messed that up, and I'm happy they did. I'm happy that they did, because I've always thought Mike Vrabel was a good coach, and to see him out of Tennessee and going to the Super Bowl that without Tennessee is nice to see. Yep, never should have gotten rid of him. At least we're going to be running the AFC South for a while now. I do think that the Texans have some choices to make, and that might set them back a little bit. Colts kind of shot themselves in the foot by giving up 2 first-round picks. Now they don't have a starting quarterback for next year. Titans are still rebuilding. New coach. The Jags definitely should have the division for a year or two for sure locked up. What do I think about the Cowboys in Brazil? I don't know. I mean, I like watching any team play international games. I'm glad the Jags aren't doing 2 times a year in London anymore. Look, Jags won something. We got a flag football champ, baby. Let's go. Hope the Texans re-sign C.J. Stroud. Give him a $500 million contract. C.J. Stroud deserves a $500 million contract. He absolutely deserves it. Give it to him, Texans. Make sure you can't pay your defense. Make sure you can't pay your defense at all. Give him that. Give him the money. Have an issue. The coach of the year shouldn't have been coaches that get handed good teams. Well, I mean, the Patriots they only won 4 games last year, so technically they weren't a good team. I mean, they had some of the players in place to be a good team, but Mike Vrabel is a really good coach. I will say that. It was an easy schedule, though. Yes, easiest schedule in the NFL. But don't take away the fact that Vrabel's not a good coach. I just think someone like Liam Cohen or Ben Johnson deserved it more for what they did with the teams that they had. Yo, Nick, what's up, man? Have we had anybody new join the Discord yet? Guys, join the Discord. I want that thing bumping. I want everybody in there chatting it up. We talk football all the time. All the time. We're going to be doing mock drafts. I want to see everybody's mock drafts, dude. Go in there. We got a section for mock drafts. Go join up and show me your mocks. GM of the year. That should be a thing. That should be a thing. James would have, yeah, I would say he would have won. Stepped in and just automatically started doing a good job, man. Right off the rip. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on the same boat. Like I said, Liam and even Mike McDonald deserve that more. Can't take away the fact that Vrabel wasn't a good coach, great coach even. But yeah, some of these guys, what they've done with these teams, just they deserved more recognition. And I know getting the finalist for it is recognition, but damn, they just give it to known teams and known players. They're afraid to give it to new guys. It's the safe bet for them to just go ahead and do that, you know? Listen, I'm trying to be nice and well rounded for all these coaches and players, okay? I'm trying my best. Trying to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But I absolutely think Liam Cohen should have won the damn thing because I'm a Jags fan. I feel like this is a 2-hour show and they're going through this thing quick. It's only 10 o'clock. They've already given out a lot of awards. Who knows though? Maybe we'll get blindsided. Maybe Trevor will win MVP. Again, I doubt it. Stafford's going to win it. I've already got it in my mind. Stafford's winning it. Yeah, I mean, again, Sean Payton's a good coach. Great coach, even, like I said with Vrabel. But Sean Payton's been there, done that, you know, whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I like Sean Payton. I think he's a good coach. But I truly think that an award like that needs to go to a coach that went above and beyond with a team that was bottom of the barrel and made something happen. I mean, listen though. Listen, the Jags, Liam Cohen, to take the Jags, who won 4 games last year, and to win 13 games this year and have Trevor be a finalist for MVP, that right there, I feel like is a huge push that should have, aided Liam to win the award. To not only win 13 games after going 4-13, but to have an MVP finalist and to have Trevor Lawrence play at that level is insane. To have a top defense and a top offense and a top special teams in the league is crazy, especially taking that team with a lot of the same players is crazy. Last time Chicago Bears won their division was 2018. Yeah, again, I'm not taking anything away from Ben Johnson. Like I said, I think it should have been either Liam or Ben. I'm going to keep saying Liam Cohen because that's my coach. There's Logan Cook. Now, could a Jags player win Walter Payton Man of the Year 2 years in a row? I don't think they announced this one till the end, right? Yeah, later tonight. Later tonight. Dave Canales should have been nominated. He took the worst team to the playoffs. I mean, yes, but also at the same time, they barely snuck into the playoffs. They kind of had to be handed that uh, from the Falcons beating the Saints. So where I somewhat agree with you, I will say there's a lot of like all these coaches definitely, had better years than he did. But I agree. What he did with the Panthers so far has been good. I like Dave Canales. Also, his name's Dave. My name's Dave. All right, this is where they're going to start giving us more commercials because they're like, "Oh shit, we've we've gone through a lot of these awards already." Every other human has my name. It's Michael. A lot of people are named Dave too, but a lot of cool people are named Dave. Dave Batista. Batista's a pretty cool fucking dude. Okay. If we can't win comeback or coach of the year, we will just win the Super Bowl next season. Absolutely. Absolutely. I am curious to see where Trevor's going to fall in the MVP votes. Like, I'm curious to see how many total votes uh, he will have gotten. Aiden Hutchinson should have won comeback player. We didn't even think he was going to play this year. Trevor should have won that damn award, dude. Trevor Lawrence. Played with a bum shoulder and had to get surgery on it after his season was ended by getting a terrible hit by a dirty player. They have not announced MVP yet. We are working our way there. We still got an hour of the show left. They'll be doing MVP here in a little bit. I think they're going to do, I think, offensive player of the year here soon. No, not yet. Not offensive player of the year yet. Yes, this is on NFL Network. No worries, no worries. Appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. We got 25 on there. Let's see if we can bump this thing up. I know a lot of you guys haven't hit that like button yet. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can break 30. Also, hit that sub button. And again, I keep saying it, but I need more people in there, baby. Let's get more people in that Discord. I got the link pinned in the comments. Trying to get as many fans from all NFL teams as we can in there. Now that you answered it, we're super cool. Here's a like and a subscribe. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. We're the Cleveland Browns. We punt the ball. They did do Coach of the Year. Mike Vrabel won. A little sad about it, but it's okay. Tyler Shuck should have won Rookie of the Year. I mean, also, Teteroa McMillan had a good season. Seth freaking Rollins, baby. He is one of my. I don't watch wrestling as much. I still watch every now and then, but he is my favorite current wrestler. Bears fan here. I was hoping it would be Ben Johnson. Listen, I said it earlier. I think it should have been either Liam or Ben. To do what those two guys did with the teams that they had was incredible. I like Bill. Oh yeah, Seth Rollins is a great personality. MVP is Stafford for sure. Yeah, it's probably going to be Stafford. I've already come to grips with that in my mind that Stafford's winning MVP. Would love for Trevor to win it, but I know that that's not how this thing's going down today. Defensive Rookie of the Year? No, I don't think it has been announced yet. Hold on. I may have missed it, but I don't think it has. Hey. Well, Caleb Williams to DJ Moore won the was it the play of the year or moment? The moment of the year. There we go, Bears fans. Bears fans got something. I do tend to watch WrestleMania, and I watch Royal Rumble a lot, but I didn't watch it this year. Oh, going back to who's my pick for Defensive Rookie of the Year, I'm a James Pierce Jr. guy. I like James Pierce Jr. I'm a little biased. Played for the Volunteers. I grew up a Volunteers fan. Matt Stafford better get that MVP. I truly think he's gonna get it. I think Matt Stafford's gonna win it. Drake May is gonna have a lot of chances in the future to get it. Trevor Lawrence, who I love and adore as my quarterback, I think is gonna have plenty of chances to get it. I think that the votes are gonna go to him because they know Stafford is almost on his way out, and he deserves it. Yeah, he had a great year, one of the best of his career. Larry Fitzgerald. I love Larry Fitzgerald, one of my favorite players to watch growing up. I love Larry. Good football player, good person, good man. Love to see it. Deserving. Luke Kuechly. Deserved again. Good football player. Great guy. Larry should have won. I really, truly wish. Both of these guys. Both of these guys. But Larry for sure, man. I used to love watching him play. It was fun. You don't think Trevor Lawrence is clutch? Trevor Lawrence is pretty clutch. He had some clutch moments this year. Go back to that Chiefs Monday night game where he stumbled, still got up, scored. That's a clutch moment. He had a game-winning overtime drive against the Cardinals and the Raiders. They're not the best teams. Wasn't the best game for the team at all, but still, he clutched up, made moments happen. Don't cry, man. You're going to make me cry. Hey, Drew Brees. Also love Drew Brees. I got a Drew Brees jersey. I've got a Luke Kuechly jersey as well. I need a Larry Fitzgerald jersey. I got to get me a Larry Fitzgerald jersey. I'm trying to get one jersey from each team, but it's got to be a player that I really like. And I've already got two of these jerseys up here. I want a Larry jersey. Oh, Trevor definitely has more potential. He's still young, too. He's only 26. A lot of potential. All right, this is a good Hall of Fame class, but Fred Taylor. Fred Taylor deserved to be in it this year, man. He deserved to be in it this year. They took my boy away from it. There's Trevor. Yeah, Urban didn't help Trevor, and then Doug Peterson decided to stop coaching after his first year, and that made Trevor decline a little bit as well. So, how does Eli Manning do any better? He beat Tom Brady twice. Should have beat him 3 times. Nah, Eli will get in the next couple years for sure. I'm a James Pierce Jr. guy myself. My dad's a Falcons fan. I'm not, but my dad's a Falcons fan, and my mom. I was raised a Volunteers fan, so I'm a James Pierce Jr. guy myself. All right, that's who I'm pulling for defensive rookie. What you eating? It smelled like popcorn. I could smell you cooking that, but it smelled like popcorn to me for some reason.
Pretty good.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I do remember the first. It was the first drive, right? His first drive, and it was a touchdown pass. So we don't really know how his career would have went with the Jags, like fully. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad we're at where we're at. It took hell to get there, but I'm glad we're at where we're at. Teteroa McMillan got Offensive Rookie of the Year. I thought for sure they were going to do a fade to black moment and bring out Belichick like the Undertaker at WrestleMania. You think he didn't make it? He made it. He's a Hall of Famer. That would have been crazy. Roger Goodell comes out as like his manager, kind of. That would have been hilarious. I don't think they've done Offensive Player of the Year. I think JSN can still do it. Corbin, what's up? It's talking about JSN. Corbin came in. Your guy. Your guy. I took Corbin to see the Seahawks play against the Jags. I got to watch his Seahawks beat my Jags. And he got to watch his Seahawks live, and now they're going to the bowl, baby. I miss The Undertaker not being in WrestleMania. Same here. I loved The Undertaker growing up. Yeah, it was. And I got to see him wrestle back in like it was either the late 90s, early 2000s. I was like 9 or 10. But my dad took me one time. I think it was it was Time Warner Arena before it was Spectrum Center. I think they were there one night. And we saw them. Oh, I had some Patriots fans in here earlier ask me who I thought was going to win the Super Bowl. I said Seattle. I truly think Seattle's a complete team. Patriots are good, don't get me wrong, but they're not as complete right now as the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle's the better team and complete. You're totally right. Yeah, I mean, again, nothing against the Patriots right now. They got to the Super Bowl. They did what it took to get to the Super Bowl. You can say they had an easy schedule, which they kind of did, but I mean, still at the same time, Drake May's a second-year player, Vrabel, new coach. They did a good job getting to the Super Bowl. But Seattle is just a different beast when it comes to playing football on the field right now. If they give Offensive Player of the Year to Puka, I might genuinely lose a brain cell. Absolutely. Seahawks defense is insane right now. JSN's the reason. Oh yeah, going to, JSN went up against Greg Newsome in his first game and kind of embarrassed him a little bit. No, you're thinking of not yet, not Dexter Lawrence. It's something Lawrence, something Lawrence. And I would have known this if you didn't bring it up. Corbin knows. Corbin knows. I was honestly only worried about Seattle and LA Rams in the playoffs. The Bills didn't scare me as much, and the Jags nearly won that. Yeah, yeah. It's just one of those things. Jags, mistakes were made, things happen. It is what it is. What do you think of both T. Higgins and Jamar Chase saying they want Max Crosby in Cincinnati? Cincinnati has more problems right now than just needing Max Crosby. They should have fired Zach Taylor and the GM, whoever your GM is. Just get rid of everybody and start over. I don't know. The Cincinnati's owner is. It just seems like he's not a good owner. DeMarcus Lawrence. There we go. Also, offensive line is a big thing for Cincinnati. Joe Burrow gets hurt. It seems like every time he goes out on the field, Joe Burrow gets hurt. Yeah, it's just Cincinnati got into the Super Bowl that one year and then just crapped the bed ever since. Zach Taylor has been the downfall to that organization ever since the Super Bowl. And that's the only reason why he still has a job is because he has a Super Bowl appearance in the past 5 years. If they had any defense whatsoever, they'd be in the playoffs. Yeah, potentially. I mean, again, their offensive line needs a little bit of work, but yeah, I mean, they've got Joe Burrow and T. Higgins. Like that right there, that trio right there, you would think would be in the playoffs year after year. Oh, internet's struggling again. Internet's struggling again. I apologize. It seems like when they fixed our internet earlier, they didn't fully fix it. Do you agree Josh Allen is the best quarterback right now in the NFL? I mean, it's tough to say. I like Josh Allen. I really do. I like Josh Allen. I'm trying to think, is he the best quarterback in football right now? I kind of would say yes, only because right now, like their receiving core wasn't the greatest. And, you know, did Josh Allen have his best season of his career this year? No. But I mean, he has shown that he's a great quarterback. So I would say, yeah, yeah. Mahomes, you hate to say it, Mahomes. Do you watch him play all year? Listen, I'll be the first one to tell you, Trevor Lawrence, in my opinion, being a Jags fan, I with bias, Trevor Lawrence is the best quarterback in the NFL. With bias, he is the best. Without bias, Trevor Lawrence is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. He is up there with the best of the best in the league right now. I mean, he's in the running for MVP. How could he not be? He's a top 5 quarterback. Trevor Lawrence, top 5 quarterback. And anybody who says he's not, they're crazy. He's an MVP finalist. One of the the best. Again, I personally think Trevor is the best. I really do. And I think next year he is going to put on an even better performance all year long. And I think hands down next year they're gonna have no choice but to give him MVP. No choice. Not yet. They have not announced MVP yet, but that's going to be coming up soon. We got 30 more minutes left in the show. They still got to announce the Walter Payton Man of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year. So they're about to start spitting these bad boys out. James Cook was one of the best running backs last season. Oh, I agree with that. Who's discrediting James Cook? I think Etienne stays. I think they work something out with him. Now the whole Devin Lloyd thing, I think he gets tagged and traded because apparently they're not coming to any agreements on money. So I could potentially see him getting tagged and traded. I love Devin Lloyd, would love to keep him. I wish they could figure out something. So with Travis Kelce declining this year and Rashee Rice being out for like 8 weeks, he still could not make the playoffs, and Allen did with overall worse receiving core. I'm a James Pierce Jr. guy. I want to see James Pierce Jr. get it. Also, guys, we're about to break 3570 subscribers. If you haven't hit that sub button yet, please do. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. Hit that like button too. We hit 30 likes. Let's see if we can get some more on there. Listen, we all got our opinions, and it's okay to disagree. All right, never mind. Give it to Watts. His dad. Just give it to him. His dad. Just give it to him. Just give it to him. Carson Swessinger. I wasn't expecting that one. Listen, I'm telling you, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. The Jags games, when they do the national anthem, they had when they do the flyover and the fireworks and everything, man, that'll make you tear up. That'll get you going. It hits you in the feels. Could have been the whiskey from the tailgate. It's all good, man. It's all good. Listen, I don't know how many of you guys are older fathers, like 30s. I mean, even younger fathers, like in the 20s. When you become a dad and you get older, like everything makes you like tear up and like you're emotional over the craziest shit. So like when you're at a football game and you're in the moment and like they're doing the national anthem and they do the flyovers and the fireworks are going off and you're in the moment, man, it gets emotional. Does the new Jag Stadium dome? Oh, does the dome open? No, it does not open. It's like a glass thing. They feel bad for Cleveland giving them all the trophies. Yeah. Trevor! 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 I don't know if they'll still do flyovers. I mean, maybe because you still got the glass. You'll still be able to see out. Carson Swessinger won defensive rookie for the Browns. I don't know anything about the guy at all. I feel so bad for Nick Mangold, man. I hate that he passed away. Reached out to try to get somebody to donate a kidney, and then a week later, he passed away. I hate that. I mean, I hate that all these guys pass away, but that one was just a crazy situation. It's my boy Trevor. That's my boy. I love Trevor, man. Listen, Trevor's been through so much adversity, and I've been one of his biggest supporters, man. I've been telling people like he's got the talent, he's got everything. It's like everything just needed to get put in place for him to be able to succeed. He puts in the work, he locks in, and look at him. He's an MVP finalist this year, baby. Let's go. Yes, the Titans are getting a new stadium. I think theirs actually opens this year, right? Next season. I feel you on that one, Corbin. I feel you on that one. I wouldn't have been mad at that either. Even Warriors, he's played a good season. Every time I've watched him play, he's made big plays. So. Too many people dying, man. Liam was so close. Let me take a look. Oh, Liam Cohen was the second most votes. That's crazy. Ben Johnson only got 1 vote. That's crazy. Liam was 3 total votes behind Vrabel. That is crazy. 3 votes, man. 3 votes. Hey, second place, baby. Second place. It is what it is. I knew Vrabel would, a big name like that, it is what it is. But to see Liam get the second most votes is crazy. Double the amount of the third place guy, Mike McDonald. Liam should have gotten it. I agree. He got 1 vote, man. Ben Johnson got 1 vote. I truly think, and listen, I know you're a Bears fan. Don't get mad at me. But I truly think it is recency bias. The Bears had a sloppy end of the season. The Jags had a really strong end of season. So did the Patriots. All your teams, Pittsburgh. Well, you've been talking up Ben Johnson this whole time. I thought you were a Bears fan. But it's recency bias. The Bears had kind of a sloppy end of the season. The Jags and the Patriots ended the season extremely strong. So that aids to the point of them voting for certain people a certain way. But I mean, damn, 3 votes behind Vrabel for the number 1 coach of the year. Oh, you're a Bears fan. Okay, there we go. See? Defense was not up to par. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. The Jags, you have a coach come in. I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again. You have a team that goes 4-13. You have a coach come in and barely make any changes. You have all of the core guys that were there last year on the 4-win team. You come in and you have a top 5 defense, a top 5 offense, and MVP finalist, and you have a kicker that breaks the NFL record for the longest kick. I mean, that's a good damn coach right there. That is a great damn coach. I'd love to see Hines Ward be the Steelers coach one day. He's a wide receivers coach at ASU at the moment. Hey, you got to build it up, man. Build that resume. Jags are ass? Oh, my God. It's funny to say. 13-4. Went to the playoffs, won the AFC South. Whatever. Bro knows 0 ball. Exactly. Connie's probably a Patriots fan. We got a heckler in here. There's always going to be some people. I had some Patriots fans in here earlier telling me that my opinions don't matter. And in the grand scheme of things, my opinion absolutely does not fucking matter, right? Absolutely not. Well, I apologize to you, but I've had some Patriots fans come in here today, multiple, telling me that I suck and that my opinion doesn't matter, which again, it doesn't really. Hecklers is so 2022. Is Connie a Texans fan? Oh no. Man, CJ Stroud. Can we talk about CJ Stroud? He did so poorly in the playoffs. He had to cut his hair to try to change his identity. He got carried by his defense all season long. He got carried by his defense all season long. And people tried to say he was good. And he is the worst quarterback in the NFL right now. CJ Stroud is their backup, could be a top 15 quarterback, but yet they choose CJ Stroud to play. Crazy. It's crazy. Puka Nacua did change his hairstyle.
Puka Nacua is trying to go on a
He is. He's trying to get with...
Yeah.
No, I thought it was Sydney Sweeney.
I mean, Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
They're the same fucking person.
Whoa! Drewski. JSN! One offensive player of the year. Drewski up there throwing out some crazy shit, man. I would love for Trevor to get MVP. Do I think he's going to get it? No, they're going to give it to Stafford, and that's okay. Trevor's the finalist for MVP, and I'm totally happy with that. I'm proud of Trevor. Had an amazing season. Now, if he does win, you guys are going to see me. I'm going to flip everything in this fucking room. Everything in this room's destroyed. Everything. I'm going to act like an Eagles fan that just won the Super Bowl. Everything's destroyed. Yes, she's actually right here. She's playing her game right here next to me. Just on the other side of the desk. But yes, if she hears me scream even the slightest, she's got to move because things are going down.
Listen.
She might be flipping stuff with me. She might be going crazy too.
Just make sure the cat's not on me.
Did he freeze? I know I've been freezing. It might be me. My internet was down all day. They got it fixed around 2:00 today. So my internet's been spotty today. But I wasn't letting nothing stop me. I was streaming today, baby. I was streaming today. Also, I'm gonna say it again. I need more fans of other teams in my Discord. Go click the link and join my Discord. We're gonna start talking draft here soon. We're gonna be doing mock drafts. I want to get you guys in there. Even Patriots fans can join. Even Patriots fans can join my my server. Who do I have for the Super Bowl? Don't get on to me. I have the Seahawks winning it. I've been talking up the Patriots. Mike Vrabel, great coach. I like Drake May. I think the Patriots have a bright future. But I just think Seattle is a more complete team right now. That's my opinion. Again, my opinion don't matter, but that's my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But right now, that's my opinion. Right? Yeah, I got to be honest. I got to be honest. E40, baby.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Slicker than worm sperm.
Yeah.
Even Jesus had dreads, so shake 'em. Soon, Cruz. They're going to be announcing MVP very, very soon. What's your hate on the Patriots? You hate winners or just the fan base? Did you not just hear me? I just gave the Patriots a bunch of respect, but I just said the Seahawks, I feel like, are a better team. Connie, are you stupid? Connie, are you stupid? I gotta ask that genuine question. Oh my God, he said the Seahawks were gonna win. He must really hate the Patriots. Well, I've obviously made the right decision finding your channel tonight. Just join the Discord. Let's freaking go, boys. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in. I love E40. Slicker than worm sperm. Ooh. Turn out the man. Return out the man. Man, he just rolled off the couch, man. He took a nap in the back. MVP, MVP, MVP. Listen, even if it's Drake May, I'm clapping for you guys. Deserved. Deserved. Even if it's Drake May, it's deserved. Everybody that's a finalist for MVP, it is deserved. They're a finalist for a reason. They did good things this season. Would love T-Law to get it, baby. How do you see the Liam tenure going in the next 5 years? Do you see consistency or a Dougie P situation? I absolutely see consistency. I can just tell because Liam you can tell he loves the game. He wants to see all his players succeed. So I totally think we're Matthew Stafford. I knew Stafford was going to get it. It's all good. Congratulations, Matthew Stafford. It is Stafford. We said it from the beginning, boys, that we thought Matt Stafford was going to win it, and he did. It was always going to be Stafford, absolutely. Absolutely, and it's okay, because he had a great season. Stafford had a great season. I do want to see how many votes Trevor got, though. Matt Stafford's going to knock his daughter over. He was stepping on her dress. She couldn't move. She couldn't move. He's been playing for a while, which is why, again, he had a great year. He's getting older. He doesn't have much more time left. This is his first MVP. Well deserved. Well deserved. Future's bright for May and Trevor? Absolutely. Absolutely. They did. Matt Stafford just won MVP. I could have won MVP for the Rams if I was throwing to Puka and Devontae. But hey, that's good on his GM and coaches for going and getting him Puka and Devontae. You know, they set him up for success. So good for him, man. Good for him. How many kids does Rivers have? He's got about 37. 37 kids. And one grandchild. 37 kids and one grandchild. No, yeah, postseason doesn't matter, but when it comes to the AP votes, there's 50 people that vote. I mean, Vrabel won by 3. Liam was behind him. They're going to vote for the name they know. They know Vrabel with the Titans did well. They know the Patriots name. The Patriots did well in the season. They voted for Mike Vrabel. It is what it is. It is what it is. Well, Stafford just announced he is playing again next year. So we at least got one more year of Stafford with the Rams. Rams are going to have a great draft too. I think they have 2 picks in the first round, one before 15 for sure. They draft very well, and I'm so happy that we have James Gladstone as our GM. He came from the Rams. He was a big part of the way they drafted when he was there. So I think the Jags are gonna be on point as well. Stafford won MVP, 366 votes to Drake May, 361. Woo, that is close. That is close. How many Trevor have? I thought if Stafford won the Super Bowl this year, he would have retired. Maybe. Trevor had 49. Boo. Whatever. It's okay. Trevor still played great. It was because Trevor had a shaky first half of the season. It's okay. It's okay. 49's good. 49's good. I'm with it. I'm with it. Does it say if Caleb got any votes just for kicks? I would be interested. Josh Allen 91, McCaffrey 71. Okay, so Trevor was at the bottom of the list for finalist. It's okay. All right, Eric Armstead is out here. They're going to announce the Walter Payton Man of the Year. Right, Eric Armstead. Our guy, one of our guys. Come on, let's give it to Logan Cook. Jags got to win somewhere again. Give us 2 Jags Walter Payton Man of the Year winners in a row. Oh, Bobby Wagner won, by the way. Walter Payton Man of the Year. So good for him. A lot of people wanted to bring Calais Campbell back, but he wanted to go back to Arizona where he started his career. And Jags fans don't like to hear it, but we had more of a connection with Calais than Calais had with us. And that's okay. And that is okay. But I think we retain Eric. I think we retain Eric Armstead for sure. Bobby Wagner has been. Didn't he consider retiring last year? He will always be the mayor, and we appreciate him for his time here, you know. Matt Stafford won MVP. Yeah, it's well deserved. Matt Stafford deserved that for sure. He did, but he wanted to break one of the records. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's a great player. Hey, Dave, think about this. Travis Hunter might have comeback player of the year next season. Absolutely, General. Absolutely. I love that. And I truly think he has the talent and the drive to come back, ball out, and win that award. I truly do. Let's get a Travis Hunter comeback player of the year, a Trevor Lawrence MVP, Liam Cohen coach of the year, and a Jacksonville Jaguars Super Bowl with a Trevor Lawrence Super Bowl MVP next year. How about that? How about that? Let's have the Jags just have a hell of a season next season. Check the Discord to see the voters. Yep, there it is. 49 votes. It's all good. Justin Herbert got one first place vote. That's crazy. Listen, it's okay. Top 5 Trevor. Top 5 Trevor. Early predictions next year's Super Bowl, Jacksonville Jaguars versus Chicago Bears. I'm down for that. I would love that Super Bowl. I would love that Super Bowl. Bobby Wagner's 5th in solo tackles all time. Bobby Wagner's one of the greats. Justin Herbert had to carry the team. Yeah, that O-line needs a ton of work. Also, guys, if you're joining the Discord, make sure, I know I see some of you guys who have verified. Make sure you guys go to the NFL team roll page and make sure you pick your team. You'll have your team color, and you'll have access to the chat that you have. So each team's got its own chat. There's a overall NFL chat. We've got NFL draft chat. We've got all kinds of stuff going on there. So make sure you guys are picking your team whenever you sign in. My favorite Jags game this year. Ooh. So I went to 4 of them. I went to the Seattle versus Jags. We lost that game. Then I saw them dismantle the Jets and the Titans. It's going to be the Jags versus Titans, the last game of the season where we locked up the AFC South. I think that was my favorite just because of it was a fun moment to be able to be there and see the scoreboard light up with us, you know. That was my favorite experience for sure. So I'll take that one. Also, sorry, John. It got you some, I guess, all the emojis. Sorry, John. Hey, I appreciate it. We'll see you next time, man. Yeah, have a good night. Have a good day at work. Here's the Chiefs game. I would have loved to have been at that Chiefs game. Now, watching the games, that was my favorite game to watch on TV, for sure. For sure. God bless football? Absolutely. We all love football. It's what brings us together. Doesn't matter who you're a fan of. Doesn't matter who you're a fan of. The Broncos game was also fun to watch. That'll probably be my second favorite game to watch on TV. For sure, out of this season. My favorite college team is the Tennessee Volunteers. I was raised a Vols fan. Can't waver from that, you know. I don't watch a lot of college football, but when I do watch, it's definitely Volunteers for sure. But I do enjoy watching some college football every now and then. It's fun. Draft targets for the Jags this year. I don't know a lot of college players, but I do know positions. I think O-line, D-line, some secondary guys I think we'll target for sure. So your sister goes to Tennessee. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. All right, guys, the awards are over. You guys killed the stream for me, man. I appreciate all you guys coming in here. It was fun. I hope you guys are in here for any of the live streams, any of the videos I make. We're going to be doing the combine. We're going to be doing the draft. We're going to be doing stuff in the off season, ramping up for the regular season, preseason, all that stuff. So I appreciate all you guys. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and join the Discord. We're always going to be talking football in there. We're going to be doing some mock drafts. So I appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Even if you're not a Jags fan, you can hit us with a big Duval. Wow.